today in class we talked about the median. And we said the median is the middle of your data, where half of the data is above that spot and half of the data is below. So we also talked about how do you find the location of the median. Because I don't want to cross off every single data value if there's a long, long list just to find that middle. So the location is where I take the number of data values I have, I'm going to add one more that's going to be my middle, and split it in half by dividing by 2. So on the example below, we have a histogram that has 40 values shown. So I'm going to take 40 plus 1 and divide by 2. 40 plus 1 is 41, divided by 2 is 20.5. This is the location of my median, meaning that the median is going to be between, if I got 20.5, between the 20th and the 21st data value. So I'm going to look at my histogram and I'm going to look for the 20th spot. So if I count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So here's the top of the 20th data value, and the 21st would be in the next group of the 5s. So that means that my median is exactly in between the 20th of a 4 and the 21st of a 5. So my median is between 4 and 5. The median is going to be 4.5. Another thing we talked about is the mean. And the mean is like the balancing point. So if you have a histogram, you're going to think about where would you put your finger underneath it to balance that histogram. For example, if we look at this histogram here, I want to balance all of this data on my finger. So I might put my finger right at about 35 or 37 to balance the data. Now there's also 78 data values, so I could find the median. If there are 78 different actresses represented, to find the median, the location of the median, I'll do my 78 data values plus one more divided by 2. 79 divided by 2 is 39.5. So between the 39th and the 40th data spot is going to be my median. So I can cross those out on my histogram. Here's 5, 21 more, so I'm at 26. And another maybe 17 puts me, or 18 puts me at about a total of 44. So the 39th and 40th are right in about here, and so my mean is going to be somewhere between 30 and 35, maybe 33. So now we know how to find the mean as the balancing spot of our histogram bars. Keep in mind these heavy outliers over here. They're going to make my mean have to be a little further over to balance them. Those heavy outliers, like a teeter-totter, would pull me down sitting way out there. Let's look at another example. On this example, I might have a median, a middle of all my area somewhere in here at about 19,029. But to actually balance these, the stack right on top of the center, and then these way outliers, I might have to actually balance it a little further out, about here. So this would be my mean, and this would be my median. As you notice, the median's somewhat towards the center of or the middle of the area, but the mean gets shifted over left because of those outliers on the left. They're going to tip the balancing point. In general then, if the shape is approximately normal, both the mean and the median will be right in the center to balance it and have the middle of your data. If it's skewed right, you might have a median right near the center, a little off, but the mean is going to have to shift a little to the right to balance those outliers. And vice versa. If it's skewed left, the median might be near the center of the data, but the mean is going to have to shift a little bit to the left to balance out those outliers. That's the end of mean and median on a histogram.